Network marketing isn't perfect, but Eric Worre believes it's better, and I do too when you look at. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here with Essential Oils Me, and today I'm going to cover an individual who sent me an email, and he's from Brazil, and he wanted to sell essential oils with doTERRA. What's that all about? Well, here's how it happened. He says, "Hello, I've seen your videos. I am," his name, "based in Brazil. Is that possible for me selling essential oil through internet for the world? Question mark. Thanks." Alright, different country, so I understand, different grammar and stuff like that. It's cool. I said, "Hi, thank you for emailing me, and yes, that's possible. What I usually do is schedule a 15-minute call to see if there's a good fit for what you're looking for, or you can fill out the form below to get a head start on that process." So I have my website, and it goes to the Work with Lance, and you just answer some basic questions so we can have some idea of what you're looking for and what you want to do. Or some of the main things I want to know is how much money are you looking to make per month? How many hours are you willing to put in, and how long are you willing to stick with it before you quit? Really, I mean, that's some of the main things. And I like getting that up front because there is turnover in any business, but in network marketing it happens as well, so it's important to kind of understand that. And then I said, "Which option works best for you?" He said, "Hi Lance, I just answer your questions. We can talk on the phone when you want, but my English is intermediate. So my expectation is sell your essential oil to other countries by phone or internet. I look for something that I can do here in Brazil from home," which you can, because doTERRA offers oils there. He says, "I've already tried to do it with cobaiba oil from a Brazil brand. I also have an email list with 200 companies that would get interested in doTERRA oil. With your expertise, we can make sales. We only would have to set up a system by what my commission would be paid." doTERRA already takes care of that. "And I also need some time to reflash." Not sure what that means. Maybe reflect. He says, "My English, I used to speak well when I lived in Ireland." Oh, nice. "But since I came to Brazil, I haven't practiced much. Cheers." Then I followed up with him and said, "Hello, thank you for the email and for filling out the form." So that was great that he filled it out. "I looked over your information and would like to understand why you chose no for the question below, because there are some startup costs and monthly product costs associated with earning income in doTERRA." So basically I gave a screenshot of the question I asked is like, are you willing to invest financially in your success? And that's a very important question, because if you're not, then who is, right? If you're not going to invest in yourself or invest in your, success, then who is? And that's a really important question. So here we go. He says, "I answered no because I assume what you offer is based commission opportunity. I have already worked as a broker where I used to find abroad buyers for Brazilian producers. I didn't have money to do that. However, everything depends, and maybe I can change my mind." Okay. "How much money do I need? Can you explain your propose? If you want, you can find me on WhatsApp." So he gave me his WhatsApp number. I followed up and said, "Hello, doTERRA is a commission-based, but startup costs and monthly product costs are involved to qualify for income. What days and times work best for you for a WhatsApp call next week to see if there's a good fit for you or a referral opportunity?" So I don't want to give too much through email because it all depends on a lot of stuff. Because it depends on if you're open to learning more with a class, which is how things work after a phone call. It depends on, on a scale of 1 to 10, are you going to buy something or not? Are you going to take charge of your health or your future business by making a purchasing decision today? And if you're not, then what's going to get you to that 10, right? Anything less than a 10 is like, what are you going to do? What's stopping you, right? And so that's a phone call's better. I understand there's a language barrier. So I don't speak Brazil, so I'd be worse on the other way. But at the same time, it's like he reached out, so I'm just trying to follow up. He says, "On Wednesday in the morning, where are you based? Saw you were based in Las Vegas." Okay, so he says, "How about on Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. Las Vegas time? I am 6 hours ahead, so it will be about 11 p.m. in Brazil." I said, "That's correct. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. Does next Wednesday at 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. your time work for you?" So that's another thing, is when you're giving times to other people in different states or countries in this case, I try to put the time zones in there, because and both times, like, hey, this is your time and this is my time, in the conversations because it gets confusing. I've missed calls. People have missed calls with me because the time zones were, oh, it's 3 p.m. your time, not 3 p.m. my time. And it's just like, so it's a minor little thing. You may be like, duh, Lance, but common sense, not always common practice on my end and other people's end too. So that's why I try to give both times and research that too. You know, I might say, hey, Google, you know, like what's the time in Brazil right now, and you know, boom, give it to me and be like, okay, so that's that. All right, here we go. He says, so I can do it at 6 p.m. Vegas time or 5:30 p.m. What is better for you? In the meantime, I will be at work and can't attend the phone. Okay, I get that. I said 12 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. your time, or 4 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. your time. Would work for me. Does either of those work for you, or would you prefer a different time? He says, can it be 5 p.m. your time? I will be working before. And then I said 5 p.m. my time, 11 p.m. your time on Wednesday works, which I think was the original recommendation. And then I gave him my cell, and I said, but we can connect on WhatsApp unless you have an iPhone or Instagram is easier, and I gave him that. And then he says, Delt, see you on when? I think see you on Wednesday, I think is what he meant to say. And then as a follow-up to all of that, because you may be like, dang, that was a lot of stuff that happened, the conversation went well, but finances for him were tight. And I recommended he save up for a kit and connect with me when he's ready. And I did a previous video on the 3 ways you can get doTERRA essential oils or a kit. First one is save up for it. I recommend the Stash app. I will have that link in the description below. The second way is to split the cost with friends, family, or coworkers who have a need and have goals with regards to their health. The third way is to host a class where I can teach people online, in person, how they can improve their health with natural solutions, and if they purchase something, it subsidizes or can pay for the doTERRA oils of the host, and that's a great way to do that. So 3 ways, 3 very practical ways that I see that work really well. Alright, so what are the additional resources? Well, I do have some. So if you're in network marketing, then the free GoPro book by Eric Worre is going to be a must-read. There's also the audio version of that. You just pay for shipping. Link will be in the description below on that. There's also the Rise of the Entrepreneur documentary that covers real estate, stock investing, traditional employment, as well as network marketing, and how network marketing isn't perfect, but Eric Worre believes it's better, and I do too, when you look at kind of everything net. And then finally, the Jordan Belfort Way of the Wolf book, talking about the straight line sales method of understanding people's needs and goals, pre-qualifying them with questions, and making sure that we are, you know, making sure it's a good fit. I think that's really important, not trying to force anything, whether it's a product or business opportunity. Alright, well that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Share this video with somebody that would benefit from it. And most importantly, check out those links in the description below so you can continue to get your learn on. And I'll see you in the next video.